Hello folks, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Skyrim. Last time, we came here to Gallows Rock to clear it out again, because the Silverhand had moved straight back in after we killed everyone in there, apparently. So we've killed everybody there, and now we face the far more dangerous and difficult task of going to Kynesgrove, and if Delphine is right in her estimates, killing a dragon. Now, I'm doing better than usual. Claudius's fighting skills have improved quite a bit, thanks to a few nice perks. And we'll call it rediscovery of the old Mace of Avar Stonesinger here. However, and you know, we've got Greg, and we've got Anumlar the Swamp Knight over there. And we'll presumably have Delphine as well. But this is Deadly Dragons, with Skyrim, with Dragon Combat Overhaul. So at this point, actually, I have very little idea of exactly what to expect. What I do know, however, is that I'm recording this quite late at night. I'm a little bit tired. I've been having a bit of a Skyrim marathon recently because I've had a bit of free time, and I was in a Skyrim-ish sort of a mood. And so, while it's probably ill-advisable to go chasing dragons when you're feeling a bit tired and absent-minded, we're going to do it anyway. Speaking of dragons, I think I just heard one. Does anyone see a dragon? I don't. It was very distant. Barely even heard it at all, but I'm sure I did hear it. Either way, let's go. Seems to be a mist descending upon this place. Oh, good grief. Spriggan is back again. Wow! My god, I near enough killed that thing in one hit. It's impressive. Yeah, I think it did great. There it is again. There's a dragon around here somewhere. I don't know if it's the one we're looking for, but there's a dragon here. I can hear it. I swear I'm not just paranoid and hearing things. There is one here somewhere. There was last time we came here, come to think of it. Oh my man, oh memories. I think we're pretty close to the spot where Lydia killed that dragon ages ago. Another Durzog. I thought it was actually a Bristleback then for a second, but no, it's a Durzog. Quite a few of them around, actually. I'd hate to meet one alone and not on horseback, because well, you know, there's the dragon. I know for a fact that in Tribunal, Durzogs were deadly. They're absolutely lethal. Although I'm not so sure about in Skyrim with immersive creatures. I don't know for certain. But one would assume that they're pretty nasty. I like one hitting things with this mace. It's jolly good fun. Also, my horse riding animation seems to. I will have to ask her about this mercenary company she was part of, just because she keeps mentioning different members of it, and I don't know who they are, other than this Arnwolf fella who apparently was a complete and utter dummy. She doesn't seem to, good grief, that wolf was proving a little bit difficult to kill, for some silly reason. Anyway, yeah, you see that? You see that? My animation keeps bugging out, so I get these bits where Claudius is nodding forwards and backwards. What the heck?
At last, a worthy opponent!
What the hell is this man doing? Are you mad? Attacking 3 heavily armed riders? Although I'm doing absolutely nothing to him at the minute, apparently. I'm proving laughably ineffective at killing this guy. Oh my goodness, I'm nearly out of health. Someone kill him, please. Ouch. That special ability those guys have is nasty. The flame cloak thing that the Dark Elves get, it's really not nice. Boethiah is proving. Crimson Archer gloves. Snow Bear armor. Weird. Following account is true. May it serve as a warning to those with ears to hear and hearts to know. Something about Boethiah. It's quite long. We'll read it another time. Oh, autosave? Yeah. My health took a bit of a battering there, actually. It was very annoying. Never mind, he's dead. Let's move on. Kynes Grove is just over there. You really want to go to Morrowind, don't you, Greg? You're constantly trying to make excuses to go there. Oh, wonderful. There we go. Blooming ice wolves. I could do without you, I can tell you that much. At least they're pretty easy to kill. Gosh. I remember back in the days when ice wolves were horribly, horribly dangerous. They could easily kill me. We have come far since those days. As much as I happen to get my ass kicked every now and again. We really have actually progressed quite a lot in a short space of time. Back at the very beginning of the Let's Play when I was so weedy that I kept getting killed by those very, very low-level bandits. And I had to resort to pretty much just shooting deer with a bow and arrow in order to get skill level ups, yeah. Oh, those were the days. Ooh, yeah, bone-chilling air, apparently.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Look at that. Where's this dragon? A dragon is attacking Kynes Grove. Feigned surprise.
Well, I don't know.
What the hell is wrong with my...
It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
You are a smart person. Good for you. What on earth was going on with my... Oh, just... That was strange. I seem to be moving slowly. Why? Oh god, I'm hungry. And strong winds. Caught in a blizzard. Your movement is speed is reduced by... Sorry, I'll start again. Your movement speed is reduced by 15%. That's not good. Gosh, now I am moving slowly. Ah! Quick, eat some food. Apparently fighting dragons on an empty stomach is not a good idea. Alright, there we go. Slightly thirsty as well. Alright guys, moment of truth. Here we go. We go stand next to the fire for a second to warm up. I don't want to freeze to death before I get up there. Come on. Warm me up. Come on. I'm standing on the fire now. Oh dear. Yeah, okay, without shelter to trap the warmth, the heat is faint. Fine. Oh. Wrong. No, terrible choice of weapon. This is a bit more like it. Where are my steel bolts strongest? Guys, it's been nice knowing you. It really has. Greg, it's been an honour. Swamp Knight, it's been interesting. If you ever get a chance to dictate what gets put on my tombstone, something like "at least he tried" would probably be appropriate. Oh god, he's huge. Also vaguely familiar. I mean, for a dragon. He doesn't seem interested in us, though, weirdly enough. What are you doing, dragon? Oh Christ, it's Delphine. I thought you were going to wait for me. What's going on?
Stay undercover. This is what we came for. We need to see what happens.
Right, oh, okay. Oh, thank you for the fire, by the way.
Steady. What's happening? Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Okay. 2 dragons. Is he talking to us? No, apparently not. Not a good time, what is?
They're saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. That there.
Yes, it's a real problem, Greg. You complete nut twerp. Oh my health. Oh my health. Oh my goodness. What the? No. Resist frost. Resist magic. Healing. Oh, good God, that was... Am I alive? No, I'm not surprised. I probably broke my back doing that. Okay, so... I dedicate this episode to everyone who previously said I was being a wimp because I wasn't going to fight dragons. Yeah, you lot. You may now officially be quiet. I didn't take it for myself. It was given to me. Oh god, here we go again. No. Health fortification. Regenerate health, why not? Resist frost. Resist magic. Healing. God. Oh, and I need to... Where is it? Become ethereal. I really need this. Big time. I can barely move. I'm so slow. I don't want to be near this cliff edge either, in case he knocks me flying again. Okay, he's behind the... Whoa! Okay. There we go. Oh god. I wanted to... Why is my crossbow firing all by itself?
Yield or die.
Oh! Get out of all this ice! Ah! I need stamina. That's what I need. Where is he? I'm not trying to hide. You're the one who's playing hit and run here, mate. Why is my crossbow keeps sort of pre-aiming itself without me pressing any buttons? Whoa! God, that was the force of him taking off. It knocked me straight clean over. Ah! Could get up a bit faster though, Claudius. I'm just saying. Also, yeah, again, my crossbow keeps going slightly nuts. I don't really know why. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't shoot me. Shoot them. Oh, come on, come on. Nearly. Yes! Well done, that man. Or woman. Whoever killed it.
Come on. I've been wanting a closer look at one of these buggers.
God. That was over faster than I thought it would be, but also incredibly stressful. Thank God I brought those resist potions, and thank God I had these guys. Oh God, there's another one around us somewhere. Wonderful. Well, you know what they say, never underestimate the value of teamwork. It gives the enemy other people to shoot at. This today is true more than ever. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah. Doubted me, didn't you? That was a bit silly of you. That does feel good, I have to admit.
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
Yeah, I really am. A bit of respect now would be nice, actually. Oh, do be quiet, Greg. Keep an eye on that dragon. That's what you can do right now.
I owe you some answers, don't I?
Yeah, you
Go
do.
ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who the hell are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
I see. Refresh my memory. The Blades are... it's a bit before my time, isn't it? But you lot were... You were like this paramilitary group or something, weren't you? You know, you used to guard the emperors, and then when the Dragonborn emperors up and died, you kind of stuck around, generally causing a nuisance, making a nuisance of yourselves. I mean, wasn't it you lot that provoked the Thalmor into attacking us in the first place? I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it? It was you lot that were going around burning down districts of towns in Valenwood and assassinating people and stuff like that, weren't you? Yeah, I remember you lot. That's probably a good reason they kicked you out and instated the other guys, the Penitus Oculatus, instead. But refresh my memory. I'd like to hear it from you, at least.
I owe you some...
Yep.
Whatever you want. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
Still don't know what to make of you, Delphine, honestly. Really not sure what to make of you. Out of character here, by the way. Like, the Blades in the other Elder Scrolls games, the earlier ones, like Morrowind and Oblivion, they're a pretty decent bunch, but I have to say, as a player, I find the Blades in this game... I mean, I kind of don't like them very much. I don't know if it's just Delphine being a stuck-up, obnoxious, little twerp half the time. But, I don't, you know, I don't really like him very much, you know. I don't think Claudius trusts her tremendously either.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want.
You know, I mean,
nothing held back.
she hasn't shown him a lot of respect, considering he is the Dragonborn, she's supposed to be bloody serving, if what she says is true. So, yeah. Well, anyway, what do you know about the dragons coming back then?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, actually, and now you mention it. At Helgen.
Really? Where?
At Helgen.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
I'm pretty sure the dragons are behind it all, Delphine. You know, I would have thought that's fairly obvious. The dragons are coming back to life. You know, wrecking things, talking to one another, having a good time, terrorizing the local populace. I'm pretty sure it's all them. That big, gigantic monstrosity of a dragon that was flying around here earlier, he didn't look like he was, he didn't look like a servant, that's what I'm saying. What's our next move, then? Our next move. What's your next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead.
Oh god, this again.
If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Seriously, what makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back? Pardon me, but that does seem a little absurd.
Nothing solid yet, but my gut tells me it can't be anybody else.
Well, your gut is
the Empire
stupid.
had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
The dragons! That's who gains from that! And the Stormcloaks, come to think of it. But yeah, mainly the dragons. You know what, in future, just ignore what your gut says, use what your brain says. Does your brain say that the Thalmor could possibly be behind that? Because I'm inclined to think no. Just me, just my opinion. I don't know, what do you lot think? No comment as usual. Why are the Thalmor after you? Silly question. That should be obvious. Probably because you're accusing them of all sorts of nonsense, actually. But I don't really care, you know, if they're after her. Fine. They're after me too, apparently, so... So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons, then. Is that what you're saying?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
And so, how are you planning to get inside the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay, that I believe. Speaking of which, there's one right over there. Well, at any rate, well done you two. Seriously, cracking job, very impressed. I very much doubt I would have made it through that alive if you two weren't here, so well done.
I made it as far as Riften, before realizing just how far the journey was.
I've got to say, right about now, returning to the Marsh would probably be a very sensible idea. However... Hello, Salaknir. You crawled out of this, didn't you? Or at least, you were supposed to have crawled out of this, except it seems to be still intact. The game's just being glitchy. But yes.
greybeards are a solitary lot.
So these are the dragon burials. I've been wondering what these things were. I've been seeing them all over, seeing them all over the place. Yeah. God, Jesus, to think I've been walking around on top of these things the whole time, and there were dragons buried underneath my very feet. Oh dear. Well, dragon bones, dragon scales, septims, bolts. Greg, actually. Greg,
What is it, Thane?
you need to carry some stuff, mate. I'm completely overburdened.
What's mine is yours, Thane.
And what's mine is yours, too. Specifically... Oh my god, 22 elk steaks. He still has those. And they're still edible? My god, the ones I had went off. That must be a bit of a glitch with, Nice looking sword, by the way. Very cool. There we go. Very cool indeed. Anyway. Remind me next time I'm hungry, Greg. I'll eat some of those. I don't know what you've been doing with them. You must have been put some special salt on there or something, or using some sort of Nordic ice spell or something to keep them preserved. I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, you need to carry these scales and bones for me, please. No. Let's start with the bones. Alright.
Let's go.
I should about do. You can't carry any more, Greg, but that doesn't matter. I think I'll just probably put it on the horses at some point.
There are always good reasons to fight.
Look at this monster. Almost can't believe we killed it. I mean, came close there, and if I didn't have any resist potions, we would have been screwed, but... And not to mention he was a named dragon, which is... I think, as far as deadly dragons goes, the named dragons are actually still fairly weak. It's the random ones you want to be worried about, like that fella over there. Although, to be fair, actually, he's been around for a while now, so he might have spawned when I was a lower level, and therefore he's maybe not quite so lethal, but a lot of the ones that spawn later on, Elder Dragons, Frost Dragons, Lava Dragons, all that kind of nonsense, Magma Dragons, I think they're called, actually, they are monstrously nasty. Cooking pot. What the devil? That must be Delphine's cooking pot. And a venison chop. It got blown away by the dragon. Yeah, I see what that is. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. There we go. That was Dragon Combat Overhaul. I can't remember if you've actually seen it in action yet. My god, look at it go. Malachite. And a smelter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Give me them dwarven ingots. Oh no! What are you telling? You're telling me I can't melt down that bow I found, the dwarven one? Ow! That's annoying. Thought I could. Never mind. Ugh. Maybe I should have picked up that Dwemer's sword or whatever I found. Maybe I could have melted that down instead. Damn. Damn blast. Never mind then. Never mind. God, I would like some malachite though. I don't. Is anyone around? No? Good. It's all for a good cause. It's all for a good cause. Honest. How are we doing? Are we... Oh, we're quite warm actually, apparently, for some reason. Whew. Right then, dragon destroyed. Wasn't easy, but dragon destroyed. Nonetheless. I'm surprised it didn't kill either of you, actually. Now I think about it. Although I think Greg is set to Essential, now I think about it, possibly. But I don't know about you. But I know, either way, it's a miracle we lived through that. Well, we kind of did and we kind of didn't. Because the first time around, he knocked me off a cliff within the first 50 seconds. Hello.
An outsider? No reason to stop in Kingsgrove. Keep moving.
Alright then.
Safe travels.
Fine. See if I care. I'll have those though. Okay, I'm a bit of a loss now. What do we do?
Those hill people who call themselves the Forsworn show no mercy.
I guess I should probably go to High Hrothgar and give them their horn, shouldn't I? Now I think about it. And then report back to the companions. I went to Ayla, really, not the companions. That we cleared out the fort. Right then. High Hrothgar, how to get there from here? I guess back down along here, climb up this way to Ivarstead. Yeah, I guess that's the way. Alright then, another long journey on horseback. Fun times. I hope your bums aren't sore, because they will be by the time we reach Ivarstead. Let's go. Alright, here we are. That was a long-ass journey, and a very boring one as well. It seems we've killed everything between here and Kingsgrove already. So, hey, but look! Look! Look at this! The rift has suddenly become a bit more bearable. How you doing?
Heard they're reforming the Dawnguard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I might consider paying them a visit, because I can now without being harassed. No more rift guards, guys. No more rift guards. Oh.
Skyrim won't attack unless provoked. Ha! You'll find less aggression sticking your tail in a hornet's nest.
Exactly! Finally, someone who understands my hatred of bears. How you doing?
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
Yeah, everyone keeps talking about the vampires. I don't see them that often, though. To be fair. I guess it's all relative, though. If you don't see them ever, and then suddenly there's an attack every now and again, I suppose that is a bit of a menace. Maybe I can start appreciating the beauty of the rift now that I don't have to explore it in mortal peril of guards armed with crossbows. Because it is rather pretty, let's be honest. Who wants to get who fancies a game of poo sticks, eh? Anyone? No? Not even you, Greg? Aw. Be fun. It's a pretty great bridge, actually. This is huge, actually. Now, when you really think about it, you think about like how big we are and how big the bridge is. It's quite large, actually.
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery.
You might get to meet them in a bit, actually, Greg. Now I think about it. You lucky man. I suppose not a lot of you just sort of... I almost said commoners there, but I suppose not a lot of the general Nord population ever gets to meet the Greybeards, ever, really. But you're going to, mate, I think. Provided they let you in, I think they will. In fact, I will insist upon it. Can't leave you standing outside in the cold like I did with Lydia, not again. That was just mean. You'd probably like to meet them too. Since all you really seem to be doing here is sightseeing anyway. Hello!
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Who among us indeed? Who? I have no idea. Who possibly could? Oh dear. Oh, friendly faces in the rift. Great, love it. I almost want to go to Riften now just to see all the Imperial guards marching around the place. Well, yeah, maybe another time. Hello, Clemic.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Yes, I delivered those supplies for you, didn't I? I remember now. Well, 7 PM. Don't fancy climbing the mountain during the night. That it gets really, really horrible up there. If it's not freezing rain, it's like a blizzard. And at night, I could very well freeze to death, honestly, before I got to the top. So I'm thinking we'll rest in the nice cozy inn, shall we? With the innkeeper who likes us because we helped him with the whole situation with the barrow over there.
They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's...
Oh, bless him. You're special, aren't you, Greg? You're very special. I bet your mummy says you're special. Alright then. Villamere Inn. Villamere? Villamere? I'm not really sure on that one.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn.
Villamere it is! Right, there we go. Thank you for solving that little quandary for me. That, by the way, is a very durable chicken egg. What am I doing? Because it's fun. Shut up.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
How are you doing, Wilhelm? How's things? Can I have some water? Thanks. I'd like to rent a room, actually.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks very much. And have you got any nice
Drink for the thirsty,
nice food for
the hungry.
on the menu? I'm thinking sort of vaguely magical soups that increase carrying capacity and all that kind of stuff. Speech plus 10 for 300 seconds. Milk. Health plus 20 for 300 seconds. Oh, we haven't had some milk in a while, have we? Yeah, I love some of that. I'll have some milk. Rabbit stew. Restore stamina. I think we'll be alright. You don't have a cooking pot around here somewhere. I've got a bunch of raw meat, which I think I'd rather cook. No cooking pot. Oh well. Right then.
I think you should continue with your performances.
Thanks. Oh my god, everyone's coming in here now, apparently.
Not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
Well,
I think you play beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm.
hello.
I suppose
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead?
None of your business.
Want a drink?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good.
A pleasant journey, my lord.
Yeah, okay, food time, dinner time. Nom nom nom. Ooh, black briar mead, why not? Special treat. Cooked beef. I'm full. Awesome! Right then, well. Oh, I think I... Oh boy, here comes the oversaturated drunkenness.
Klimek still has so much to learn.
Sorry, Batianos. I don't care if I'm wearing my beer goggles, you're still ugly.
Perhaps one day, but not.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
It means you shouldn't eyeball me like that. That was a little disturbing. That's what it means. Anyway, good morning, Ivarstead. I believe it's around, yes, 20 to 8 in the morning. Lovely sunrise thing type. What's it going on here? Well, whatever, you know. I don't know. It's probably way past sunrise, but the lighting's very nice, is what I mean to say. And it's time to go climb the throat of the world again. Oh my, that's a long way up, isn't it? I'm not taking the horses because well, I just think it's a bit odd taking a horse up something that steep. It's just not something you'd do. Maybe you'd take a mule with you or something, I don't know. But this is really mountain goat territory, nothing much bigger than that. Maybe a bear or a troll or something, but galloping horses up these steps? Yeah, give me a break. No way. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Yes, it could. Shame I can't blot out the sky or flood the land, though, to be honest. Could come in handy sometimes. I could have flooded the whole rift when I was pissed off with it. Cave bears. Doesn't bother me. I'm the Dragonborn. And I've got a big pointy mace. Made of Skyrim, although Claudius has not even the foggiest clue what Skyrim is at this point. He just knows it's made out of this shiny blue stuff that doesn't melt like ordinary ice and is very pointy, very sharp, and very durable. And kind of heavy too. And it makes a very satisfying noise when it crunches into stuff. So... oh god, I remember that quest where we had to count these damn things. Well, I remember the quest where Lydia was made to count all the steps. Yes. I certainly wasn't going in for any of those kind of shenanigans. No sir, not that silly. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. I know I've read these tablets before, by the way, in case anyone mentions it. I just like reading them every time I come up here. Kind of reminds me of where I am, where we've been, where we're going, and how, I don't know, the history of the voice fits into all this. I don't know. Gives you a bit of perspective. I like it. Call it meditation if you like. I think it might be starting to rain again or something. Either way, it's probably pretty damn cold. Biting cold, yes. Ugh, you ugly things. Oh, ambushed again and again. Although on the bright side, I seem to be largely saber-cat proof at this point. Oh, here comes the freezing rain. Oh god, you're in trouble, folks. We need to get moving, and you know, you bet your asses I'm bringing you two inside with me. I am not leaving you outside in this. Especially not you, Adam. Greg's a Nord, he's got a natural resistance to frost, but you're a cold-blooded lizard. Well, actually you're not, are you? I remember... Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down, and broke their hearts. What was I saying? Yeah, there's some debate over whether or not Argonians actually are reptiles. I believe I've mentioned this before, actually, now I think about it, but I tell you what, it's moments like this I really appreciate the footprints mod. All this sort of fresh, undisturbed snow, and you actually leave footprints when you walk across it. Yeah, I believe there was a fairly convincing case made for the fact at one point or another that Argonians are actually mammals. In the same sense that dolphins are mammals. For example, you'd think a dolphin, well, off the face of it, a dolphin or a whale looks like it's a fish. Because it lives in the sea, it has flippers, and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, it just generally looks kind of like a fish. But it's not, it's a mammal. Same goes for Argonians, on account of the fact that they have mammary glands. Which makes them mammals, not reptiles, even though they look like reptiles. And here's a thing for you. They call it... I suppose they do lay eggs rather than give birth in the traditional sense, because they call each other hatchlings, don't they? Maybe that's just a turn of phrase, but I don't know. It's confusing. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Must have been a sight to see, I have to admit. Must have been made of sterner stuff back in those days. The dragons today are kicking our asses. I have to wonder if the dragons are just here in Skyrim. Maybe they're appearing elsewhere as well. you know, spreading out a bit. You still with me? Good. Is that something that... Oh no, it's just a weird texture thing. Thought it might have been... Oh, hello again, troll. I thought it might have been something shiny. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. Yes, our sacrifices have been manyfold, come to think of it. R.I.P. Lydia. To name but one. We're going to go back and kick Kvenol's ass, by the way, at some point. I haven't forgotten about that. He'll get his days are numbered, my friends. Just you wait. Oh, this game's graphics are quite nice, aren't they? I know I say this quite often, but it's true. So, first time I came up Hrothgar, ever playing this game for the first time around, my very first ever character, the amount of amazement that was had by myself coming up here was beyond words. Bethesda did such a cracking job with this, they really did. Emblem 6. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. And they've systematically killed off in an act of genocide, is what it really means. Although I can't imagine it was completely unjustified, judging by the dragons' behaviour of late. If they're anything as bad back then as they are now, I cannot blame them for being the humans, that is. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jürgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. So weren't strong enough, I imagine. That would be the logical answer to that question. Then again, the Nords aren't renowned for their common sense, so... Emblem 8. Jürgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jürgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Up here. High Hrothgar, in fact. What a view. Goodness me. Is that Solitude all the way over there? That dark object in the distance? I think it might be, you know. Good grief. Oh, there's our pal Talos. Ivarstead. How you doing, mate? Emblem 9. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Ivarstead. Stripling, then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. As hopefully, I am about to be named Dovahkiin. Guys, this is actually kind of a big moment for me. I'm just saying. I'm a little nervous, actually. This is, staggeringly, historic stuff. Emblem 10. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Voice of the Sky added. I don't think I got that last time. Oh yes, we're very cold. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's all the Greybeard stuff. I won't nick any of it. Right then. Come on in, guys. Get yourselves nice and warm. I don't care if the Greybeards have anything to say about it. You guys can come on in. Might have them wait by the door, though. To begin with, at least. There we go. Right, Greg. Not No, I'll tell you to relax. Hopefully you won't get in the way.
Lead on, brave traveler.
Climb the
Lead on.
steps. The greybeards must really depend on Klimek. I had a different plan poisoning that. What? Excuse me? Greybeards must really depend on Klimek.
I bet they do. If I were Klimek, though, I'd probably sneak in a bottle of liquor every now and then. The Greybeards are an honorable lot, but even wise men need a break from all the wisdom. Sometimes you just wanna act stupid.
Not this lot, though. Alright, there we go, yeah. Are you proposing we get the Greybeards drunk? Do you realise the potential consequences of that?
Yeah, one of them might actually smile. But I suppose if they did find their way down the mountain, they might cause a little havoc. Still, I think these monks have a little more discipline than that. Besides, they'll never make it to Ivarstead. It's a long way down. Or maybe that's what they're afraid of. Give them one beer, and all of a sudden, it's raining monks.
You really are slightly odd, aren't you? Just wait here for a minute.
Not a problem, brave adventurer. If
Yes,
there
yes,
is
yes.
one thing I do well, it's
What is...
standing.
Greg, where are you? Good grief, where has he gone? I told you to wait here. What are you doing?
Lead on, brave traveler. Lead on. All right then.
Yeah, stay here. Don't... Yeah, okay, just warm up over there by that brazier or something. Einoth, hello. Oh god, yes, I forgot. You guys don't talk, do you? It's also mighty dark in here. Right, okay, Greg is buggered off. I have no idea what he's doing. Where is Arngir? Arngir, where are you? That's Lori. Is that you, Arngir, over there?
I tell you, this province is losing
Oh god, he's babbling at the Greybeards now. No! Greg! It's Wulfgar. Oh. Wow, nice, nice meeting chamber. Very cool. Oh, nice banners as well, look at that. I wonder what they say in dragon language. Arngir, where are you? Starting to grow a little impatient. I can hear Greg clanking around here somewhere. I know that. I know those footsteps. Where the devil is Arngir? This isn't a very big place. There's only so many places he could be hiding. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he's... No. Not yet. I was wondering maybe he's outside up in his tower, but... certainly never happened to me before doing this part of the quest. He's got to be in here somewhere. I think. Oh, kind of wish I had predator vision right now. I'd be able to see through all the walls. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, that's... making yourself at home, are you, Greg? Whatever. Just don't abuse their hospitality. Wulfgar again. Oh. Right, magic. No, what the hell am I doing? Not magic. Journal. No, not retrieval. Not honors calling. The Horn of Jürgen Windcaller. Afraid it's quest marker time, folks. Oh, he's over... oh, it was right near the... oh, bollocks. The one I didn't bother to talk to. There you are, Arngir. Hello.
You've retrieved the Horn of Jürgen.
Not a great time for an autosave game.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Whew, okay. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. We're really doing this. What do you actually mean by formally recognize? Exactly. What are you guys going to do?
First, Master Hrothgar will teach you the final word of unrelenting force. You are ready.
Am I? Okay then.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da.
Oh, right.
With all three words together.
Just a second. I kind of want to take my helmet off. Seems rude not having a hat on in here.
Use it wisely. Master Hrothgar will now give you his knowledge. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you.
Speak with a capital S.
Prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are
ready. Greg, not the best time.
Tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. I, Hrothgar, is open to you.
Greg? You know, mate. You know, that one time when we sat around the campfire and you told me that one of your distant ancestors was actually in fact related to Jolring, the mighty Jolring. I didn't believe you, but I'm glad you're on my side. That's all I'll say.